As always, thank you guys for coming. A very memorable weekend for everyone, everyone involved. Obviously, we're on a roll right now. Things are just going our way. I mean, last night wasn't the prettiest win we've ever had, but you know, you get those bounces, you know, late in games, and goaltending from guys like this. And the character we have, you know, when you have that, you just find ways to win, and that's what we're doing right now, and we appreciate the support.
Corbin, tell me about the first intermission in the locker room. And what did the coaches tell the guys as far as building the momentum? Because Northern got up 1-0, you guys came back later and tied it 1-1. So what did you tell the guys about building off that?
Just to kind of, you know, play the right way, do things right, keep pucks to the outside. Obviously, Northern, you know, is a great hockey team, always have been. But you know, you give them chances to capitalize on your mistakes, and they're gonna capitalize. So basically, limit mistakes, take care of our own end first. Starts from there, and work forward. You know, we didn't help John out much in the first period, and we were, you know, a little bit weaker in our own net front, and we cleaned that up, and that's where it all starts.
John, at the beginning of the season, clearly a three-way battle for the #1 goaltending spot. Most of you guys were equally minutes there through the first, I think, 10 games. Coming in now through the last break, I think you started the last 12 in a row, if I'm not mistaken. Talk about some of the success that you've been building, the confidence through the season.
Yeah, it's great to get into a rhythm. It's just taking it one game at a time, not looking forward, and just building on what we're doing right now.
Corbin, you've played in this league, you're now coaching in this league. How tough is it to get 3 sweeps in a row in CCHA play?
Yeah, before this year, I literally thought it was impossible, Jamie. But if there's any team I've been a part of, it's that can prove something is possible, it's this one. And like I stated earlier, we've got so much character that, you know, now I look back on the 3 sweeps, and it really isn't actually too surprising, because you go back in the locker room and you look around, and these guys are all pulling the same way, and they literally love each other, and it's just phenomenal to be a part of it.
This is for Nolan and John. You know, when a team gets on a roll, I guess sometimes you get lost in it. So, like, can you guys start to put your finger on what is really working for you guys on both ends of the ice?
I think since we got back from Christmas, we've just stuck to what makes our team successful, and that's hard work, good defensive play, and just keeping it simple. Coach Ferg really stresses those 3 things, and I think, like Coach Schmidt said, we're all pulling the same direction right now, and all of us are buying into to what he's wanting, and it's showing in the win column right now.
And just focusing one game at a time too. We're not looking forward to the next weekend. We're just focusing on each game.
John, this is for you. Tell me about the play of Colton Parayko. I mean, besides getting 3 points in the second period, he, you know, stopped a 4-on-3. He also had a nice back check on Ryan Doherty, who had a nice solo rush to the net.
Yeah, it's great having guys like Colton in front of me. You know, they make my job a lot easier when the guys are doing their positions in front of me.
Coach Schmidt, in an interview I had with Dallas early on, just before the series started, he mentioned resiliency has been sort of the buzzword in the locker room. And obviously, tonight with Northern getting the first goal, and then last week in Notre Dame, they're putting the first goal back on both of those games. Talk about how that resiliency is kind of built up through now.
Yeah, that's definitely a word we've been using a lot, and I think it goes back to, you know, sorry to say this again, but the character that we have in the locker room, and you have to be able to deal with the adversity, and the guys have been great at it. You know, you're not gonna score the first goal in every game, you're not gonna get the bounces in every game, but to be as resilient as we've been is pretty impressive, and it's almost like nothing even bothers the guys right now. It's pretty fun to see.
John, there was a play in the third, I don't know, about 5 minutes into the third, you know, they got the puck right in between the circles there, got a clean shot, you gloved it down. Could you kind of take me through that play and what you saw on it?
Well, there was a lot of traffic there, so I saw bits and pieces, but our team did a good job of making sure in the end I can see the puck after it's being released. So right after it got released, I can see it, and it makes it pretty easy to catch it.